Chilling down. Okay, guys, what's up? It's the Epic Player 90 here, and we're back for the NR 2004. Excuse me, NR 2003 Oreo 300 at Dover, 60 laps. Race number 2. Just want to point out, Win Hall, after his crazy wreck at Daytona, will miss 2 races, so you won't see him. And Sonny McPalace, who's supposed to be driving number 95, forgot to add him. So he'll be making his debut this season here.
Drivers, to your
Um,
cars.
that's pretty much it. So yeah, Martin Avery on pole alongside Damian Porter, Benjamin Harrison last. Simple as that. Happy hour is going to go to Jack Sloan. Actually won here last year. TSR was really good here last year, and he has a new paint scheme, by the way. That 4 after winning the race in that blue car. He's white and black now.
Drivers, to your
Edwin Luck is going to win the happy hour as well. To show you the 95. I'm just going to show you the 95 of Sonny McPalace. Here he is, Hertz. Reese Brown still driving that part-time 84. He's supposed to be doing the first 2 races, so he's going to be doing this race as well as he already did Daytona's. Somebody else is slated to drive the race after. Anyway, Martin Avery is on pole. I don't know why I said Edwin Luck. The 2 rookies, first and second. There's Jack Sloan there, fourth. Donald Wilson out there in 8th, so you got to watch for him alongside his teammate in Almond Turner. Anyway, coming to the green flag, Martin Avery will lead us to the green, and he's going to beat out Damian Porter off the line, and Peter Sent's going to take second away from that 24. Other cars trying to get faster and go around the 24 as well. John Carlson will take this 3rd spot as Porter continues to fall back. The outside line usually has problems at this early in the race. McPalace now going to get around Darren Hillis Jr. He's going to get up into 14th after qualifying 18th. You see, TSR has been good at Dover. Last year they were really good, one with Sloan, and I think got 3rd with Reese Turner. And now look at them, Reese Brown and Turner, all of them are in the top 10 right now. So good for them. Here comes John Carlson to the back bumper of Peter Sent to take 2nd place. He will take it as Martin Avery continues to run away in that 35 machine. It looks like we got a crash. Caution is out, and unfortunately, it looks like the hopeful championship favorite Donald Wilson involved. His teammate Almond Turner got into the wall. Colin Jack nowhere to go in that 33. Tried to dodge, but then got forced into the wall there at the end. That's a pretty hard hit. That's not what Wilson needed. He had a great race at Daytona. Hopefully he can fix that damage, but not good for Donald Wilson. He's going to go into pit road. We'll see if he comes back in a second or two. Going green on lap number 7, I want to say. 8. Green flag comes out. Martin Avery broken off the restart. And he's really broken. And it looks like Donald Wilson's able to keep going in that 33. He's got fixed, and Avery is stopped in the middle of the track. Caution is not out. He's got to reset his cars. John Carlson leads. He resets, so no caution comes out. Something broke off the restart of that 35. John Carlson leads. Jack Sloan now is going to take 2nd. Everyone's scrambling to try to get back up into positions. Jack Sloan tries to catch the number 21 of John Carlson. Sonny McPalace moving up like crazy in his debut this season and debut in Whole Food Series history. He is up into 4th place as he gets around Tom Abel. Reese Brown going to go with him. Jack Sloan closing in heavily on John Carlson. Remember, Sloan won this race last year, and TSR has been doing good at Dover and Whole Foods. As you can see, Reese Brown in the top 10. Reese Turner just outside the top 10 in that 44. Carlson leads, but here comes Jack to the inside. Jack Sloan, oh, what a block. He slid up behind the 21. Carlson keeps the lead for the brief moment. Jack Sloan trying to get back to the inside of that 21. can't get there. Carlson doing a good job of holding the 4 at bay. That's going to allow the 24 of Damian Porter to close in, and Sonny McPalace closing in on that 24 as well. Sloan still on the back bumper of Carlson as they continue to go single file. Donald Wilson moving up the field after his little wreck. Martin Avery back out on track. 2 laps down. Here comes Jack Sloan to the inside. He will take the lead as he has the fastest lap too. Sonny McPalace second, mind you, and he's closing in fast. Damian Porter going to try to go for second now that the 21 had that high lane, and he's going to take second. No, he has to check up. Carlson with the run was able to hold that second spot. Now he's going to try to catch Jack Sloan once again. Donald Wilson, man, I told you this. He's a heavy favorite. He's already moved up into 24th. Now going to take 23rd if he can get around James Connolly in the 28. Palace gets around Damian Porter in that 24. Jack Sloan is the points leader, and he is out in front getting more points. He had a terrible season last year, getting this win at this track early on in the year, but then went on to become the lowest finishing driver in the standings with a win, finishing 27th in the standings out of 30 cars. Reese Turner now in the top 10. He's trying to get around Tom Abel. He's sitting 10th, while Reese Brown is 5th. John Carlson he's losing time on the 4, but McPalace in the 95 here, closing in on John Carlson. Remember, Sonny McPalace does have a ShopRite Series win under his belt, won a Martinsville race, the fall race, in 2003 after leading what I believe it was like 60-something laps. He was out in front for most of the day that time. As he goes for second, he did half of 2003. I don't think he qualified for every event. In 2004, he attempted the full season, but I think he only made like 28 races or something around there. And he finished pretty low in the standings. As you can see, he's closing in on Jack Sloan, took second, and Damian Porter now going to try to take third away from John Carlson in that 21. Meanwhile, let's check out how Donald Wilson's doing. He fell back a little bit. He's back up into what is 25th, so he can catch back up on the pit cycle that is to happen in the near future. Those top 2 right now, the fastest cars of the day with the fastest laps of the race. Peter Samuel trying to get around Reese Brown in that 84 for 5th. Samuel finished second at Daytona, so he's also high up in points if he gets a good finish here. Damian Porter losing grip on the 21 of John Carlson, actually getting reeled in by the 84 and 25. Samuel's going to go to the inside of Brown. Brown at the checkup, slid up off the corner. And Samuel takes the 4th spot away. He's our 5th. Now we got other cars starting to close in. We have a wreck? That was a wreck. Martin Avery is fast, but I think he's only on fresh tires, and he is 2 laps down, so he's not battling for position. Meanwhile, here's Sonny McPalace in the 95, actually closing in on Jack Sloan just a little bit. Reese Brown fell all the way to the 8th position. Has a teammate in Reese Turner trying to get around him. They've started to spread out a little bit more. Donald Wilson back up into that 24th spot he was earlier. It's a good rebound after having that wreck earlier, but gotta do better than that. Palace right on the back bumper of Jack Sloan. He's closing in on the 4. Got Damian Porter scraping the wall. McPalace versus Jack Sloan. Wow, looks like Martin Avery, despite being 2 laps down, getting around a few cars. Donald Wilson at 33. He's now closing in on Logan Revler in the 11. So it's like ahead of behind Nigel Carson, which he's 12. They're kind of far away as Peter Samuel is going to get around Damian Porter to steal 4th place as these two continue to battle it out for the lead, closing in on the halfway point of the race. John Carlson in 3rd, almost a second and a half back. As we still have to see pit cycles. Obviously, the only cars that wrecked before Colin Jack in the 47 and the 33 of Donald Wilson pit under that caution in which they wrecked out. And, of course, Martin Avery had to pit in that weird thing that happened to him off the restart. Wilson fell all the way back to 27, like what seemed like 1 lap. It looks like McPalace was able to get around Jack Sloan right at the halfway point and takes the lead on lap 30. And as he goes into lap 31, he is leading on the backstretch. Jack Sloan on his heels. About to check up way high up on that corner. Oh, wait, there's something. I don't know. Is he pitting or something? Like, he's going way high. Sonny McPalace in his inaugural Whole Food Series start is leading. Still got a pretty big way to go in this race. As you can see, they are almost 2 seconds off their pace of their fastest lap, so that's pretty slow. Looks like we have a Sunji. Actually, never mind. I thought he wrecked for a second, but no, they're just going really slow. Reese Brown falling all the way outside the top 10. John Carlson trying to close in, just can't get anything. Gonna have to pit sooner or later, I believe around lap 40. 21.796, I believe, was his lap. Yes, it was Jack Sloan. The record is 22.505, so they're completely destroying the track record at Dover. Actually, everybody broke that record. Everybody on track. That's crazy, man. That is indeed nuts. There's that 35 of Martin Avery now. He's just passing cars like he depends on it. Getting around cars with ease despite not battling for position 2 laps down. Just could not get the caution he needed. Sonny McPalace continues to lead that number 95 machine. Peter Samuel trying to close in on John Carlson, but it looks like the pit cycle has begun, starting with the 25 of Peter Samuel. And it looks like he may be the only one coming in. Looks like the 52 of Nigel Carlson and a couple of other guys come in. Donald Wilson trying to just get as many positions as he can due to the damage. So we got the first group of pit stops coming in. Sonny McPalace leads by half a second over Jack Sloan, and it looks like McPalace pits Sloan doesn't. I saw, there's the 95 right there. The 4 leads. He might be all by himself. Yes, he is. And looks like Peter Sense is the only one that doesn't pit as well. So this overcut may not work for Sloan because his pit stall is all the way in front. As there he is in that white car. May have some traffic trying to get into his stall. Let's see if luck goes his way. There's the 95 of McPalace in that yellow car, so no one takes the lead. There's Peter Sense. He actually stayed out again. He didn't even get to lead the lap. But Peter Sense is actually your leader. Oh my, Jackson almost hit the 21 of John Carlson there. And that 22 of Peter Sense is your leader. There he is. I'm pretty sure that's him. See where Sonny McPalace is. Oh, Peter Samuel actually got out in front of Sonny McPalace. He may actually be the leader. Once he gets around Peter Sense at least. Yes, he is Peter Samuel, the leader, as the other Peter Sense actually finally led a lap. As he actually qualified up in third. He hasn't even reached his stall yet. That's where he is, the 25. Here he is, the leader of the race. Now is indeed Peter Samuel in that 25. The leader of the undercuts. Finished second at Daytona, looking at his first career win potentially as we're coming in at 19 laps to go with a lap car of James Connolly in front of him. And looks like after that, McPalace ends up falling back to second. Jack Sloan actually fell back to third, with Nigel Carson moving up to fourth. Where did Donald Wilson move up to? He's moved up one spot. He's up to 23rd. Martin Avery now the sitting duck with his worn tires. But now McPalace has had a really good car, but Samuel also third fastest lap. So the fastest lap guys, really the guys out in front at Dover today. McPalace is 2 seconds behind the 25, who's in some serious lap traffic right now. And gets held up by Martin Avery. Heavy traffic by the 35. That's going to allow the 95 to close in 1.9 to 1.11, just like that. Oh man, Avery, he's not going to do anything to the 95. Now Samuel's in a bit of clean air, but not good. Because Donald Wilson moved up to 21st, so the undercuts definitely beat out the overcuts this time. Peter Sense led that one lap, he's in 31st. Jack Sloan, oh my goodness, Avery is so slow. Jack Sloan is 3 seconds out of the lead. He gets around the 35. He might come in this time by. Let's hope he does. Decides against it. McPalace has 3 cars between him and Peter Samuel, coming to 15 to go once they hit the line. Lap 46 as the 95 trying to get around James Connolly. He's having a bit of an issue right now trying to get around him. 25 not gaining as much time. The 35 finally came in. Looks like the gap is still pretty much the same between 25 and 95, except the 95 has a bit of draft help. The 25 is kind of in the middle between a little group of 3 and a group of 4. But McPalace may have a smart strategy in pushing the 28 to get up to the 25. He's 1 second back pretty much. Coming to just over 10 laps to go. He's got to start passing cars. Now here he goes to the inside of Connolly. It doesn't work. Samuel is closed in on Logan Revler in that number 11. And yeah, McPalace lost not enough a lot of time there. Last place, we got a couple of lappers. Yeah, everyone behind 26th is a lapper. Edwin Luck actually had to retire due to a piston issue, so an engine issue on the 65. Didn't even know that. Yeah, 95 back to closing in, but we're coming to 9 laps to go, and Peter Samuel is now potentially gonna be the winner if he can keep this up. He's in a little bit of lap traffic. Can that 95 close in? He's struggling to get around anybody. Looks like the fastest lap switched as now Derek Stables in the 20 has the fastest lap. Bill Quinn takes second. Jack Sloan fell back to third. Kyle Revingston got up to fourth. McPalace to fifth. And Peter Samuel, who was third, fell all the way back down to 12th. Oh, Almond Turner to the inside of Peter Samuel. That's going to be huge for McPalace, who's trying to get under James Connolly now. He doesn't even get under the 28. But now Edgar Minsky might get to the inside of the 25. And yes, he will. Samuel in jeopardy. Oh, clears the 16. Almost jeopardize his potential win. But from that pass by Almond Turner to get back on the lead lap, McPalace wanted another pass to try to get closer, but now he's just over half a second out in front. Now, if Minsky gets around the 25, the 25 is going to have some serious trouble in his hands. Half a second back is Sonny McPalace. Meanwhile, Jack Sloan is now within 2.5 seconds in that 4. So if anything happens to those guys, he's waiting in the wings. As fourth place Nigel Carson is 5 seconds back out of the lead, with Darren Hillis Jr. sitting in fifth, 6.5 seconds out of the lead. All right, now they're getting into the nitty-gritty of the race, coming to 5 laps to go. They're in pretty heavy lap traffic, and Samuel could get past at any given moment. McPalace hoping that Edgar Minsky makes a move. Oh, it forces the 25 up high. There goes Peter Samuel. And the lead, he will relinquish it if the 95 can get around him. And here comes Sonny McPalace to the inside. And he's going to take the lead. We're coming to 3 laps to go. I don't know why I said 5. 3 to go at the line. JC Calloway messing up everybody. He gets around Peter Samuel, and McPalace takes the lead. Edgar Minsky got forced to the high lane, and now Samuel has to get his groove back going as Jack Sloan has entered the chat. McPalace to the outside. 2 laps to go at Dover. McPalace now going to get past. Oh man, 3 cars in potential chances to win. McPalace with the lead in his debut. Samuel's second race. Sloan looking to sweep Dover. McPalace clears Samuel, coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go at Dover. Jack Sloan takes second. Sonny McPalace in his debut is leading at Dover. Jack Sloan gained so much time, but he doesn't have enough, it looks like. Sonny McPalace gonna come off the final corner with a lap car of JC Calloway in front of him and a pits. McPalace wins the Oreo 300 for his first Whole Food Series victory in his Whole Food Series debut after I forgot to put him in Daytona. Oh man, that got a little crazy coming to the end. It looks like there Donald Wilson was able to steal 20th away from Turbo Meme. And looks like Almond Turner retired due to some random issue. And the race is completed. So So let's check out the points after that. Sonny McPalace, strong win from the 18th spot. Here we are. Here are the results of the race. Looks like Jack Sloan did lead the most laps, 19, 16, 12, with John Carlson leading 6 and Martin Avery leading a grand total of 6 as well. And Peter Sens did lead that one under caution and during the pit cycle. But what a race that was. McPalace with a strong victory. I don't know what's up with the points, why it's not showing me. Oop, I don't think I generated it. There we go. Standings. Here are the point standings. Jack Sloan and Peter Samuel stay up top. McPalace is going to be 31st after that because he missed that one race, but yeah. Here's everyone. Martin Avery dropped 14 spots. John Carlson gained 17. So here's everybody in points. Hope you guys like that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.